Hello friends, and welcome to the weekly moon update. In these videos, we talk about the moon energy for the current week, as well as a little bit of astrology. Now, in the last previous weeks, we've had a lot of astrology going on, and it's been very intense. And honestly, this year has been very intense. Also, how did we get almost halfway through the year already? But anyways, we've got one big astrological thing happening this week, but I'm hoping that this week is going to be a little bit more tame. We're in Taurus season, so I'm hoping that we can kind of like slow down and get comfortable and not have all of this volatile Aries energy coming at us all the time. And we also have a last quarter moon. I love last quarter moons because I feel like it is this permission slip to start slowing down and to take it a little bit easier. And I don't know about you, but I could so totally use some of that energy. So let's jump into the moon energy for the week of May 4th through the 10th. So the moon's major signs have kind of been happening at the end of the week. We had our big Scorpio intense full moon last Friday. And then this Friday, we have our last quarter moon in Aquarius. So we still have a lot of light and still have a lot of energy at the beginning of the week with our waning gibbous moons from Monday through Thursday, our last quarter moon on Friday. And then that's when we're going to have more low energy on the weekend with the waning crescent moons on Saturday and Sunday. So we still, especially we have the moon in Capricorn this week. So we have a lot of energy still available to us and a lot of motivation with Capricorn to like kind of get things done. So this is going to be a really good week to wrap things up, tie up loose ends, and just kind of prepare for the Taurus new moon next week. So for the most part, the moon's going to be, we're going to have a waxing gibbous Sagittarius moon on Monday. So Sagittarius is like that spark and inspiration, the thing that's just like finding something exciting and just going for it. Sagittarius season is at the end of November, beginning of December. So it's like that end of the year when like there's not really that much pressure to do anything. We've got the holidays around that time, so you're not really working that much. And we're just kind of reflecting on the year and looking forward to the new year. So Sagittarius just is this kind of fun, playful energy that like gets excited about things. So hopefully you're like ready to jump into this week, ready to get your stuff done that you need to get done before the new moon next week. So we'll be in Sagittarius most of the day on Monday, and the moon will start to transition at 5:33 p.m. And as you can see, it's a very long transition. It's almost 24 hours. What is that? Like 21 hours transition from 5:33 p.m. Monday until 3:06 p.m. Tuesday. So I really just don't feel productive during void of course times, but hopefully maybe you got some little spark in you on Monday, and hopefully that will continue into Tuesday and Wednesday as well. But maybe it'll be kind of an up and down week. Maybe it'll be like Monday you get a bunch of stuff done, Tuesday you kind of like take it easy, and then once that Capricorn kicks in and our motivation increases again. Remember, Capricorn season is the right after Sagittarius season, the end of December and beginning of January. So it's that new year, fresh start kind of feeling. So, and more importantly, Capricorn season is the winter solstice. So it's like that determination to get to spring. It's the darkest times of winter. So you're just Capricorn energy just really helps you to stay motivated and believe that you will get to spring, that you will get to your goal, that you will achieve the thing that you're trying to accomplish. So Capricorn days are really good, productive days. So I would kind of wait. I'm probably going to wait my week with things that I really need to get done on mostly Wednesday, but I'm more productive in the later afternoon hours. So I might just, I don't know, take it easy in the morning and then find myself being really productive in the afternoon. So also happening on Wednesday, this is our big astrological thing happening this week, is Pluto's going retrograde, and it will be retrograde until December 15th. We all kind of dread retrogrades, which I think is mostly because of Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde tends to throw things for a loop. I really don't know why that is, because retrogrades give us this opportunity to slow down, to pause, to rethink things, to relearn things, to restructure things. And specifically when we're talking about Pluto, we're talking about transformation. And change is hard. Transformation is hard. Metamorphosis is hard. Evolution is hard. And when we have a planet that is helping us to evolve and transform, go backwards a little bit, it helps us kind of like relearn the things. It helps us take things a little bit slower. It helps us maybe understand or maybe find clarity or come to terms with the thing that you are trying to transform, with the change that you're trying to make in your life, which generally speaking, Pluto is talking about like collective transformation. But when we look at our own personal inner transformation, I honestly personally feel like I just need a break. Like, I feel like we have been ascending and upgrading and shifting along with the planet for the last few years, and it's been very, very intense. And we've had these big astrological shifts happening the last few years, and it's been a lot. It's been so intense. So I really welcome a Pluto retrograde because I feel like I need a break. I feel like when we are making very difficult changes in our lives, a lot of times we feel scared, and I tense up and I freeze, and that makes the process even more difficult. So having a retrograde kind of allows us to slow down and maybe figure out, why am I resisting this? Why am I not able to, like, we know we want to get to the other side. We know we want to transform. We know we want this world to change. But letting go of the things that we're needing to let go of in order for the new things to come in, it's hard. It's difficult. So I'm personally welcoming this Pluto retrograde. And I honestly kind of just think that the reason Mercury retrogrades are so intense for us is because they're usually like a 2 to 4 week period of time. And so it's very quick, and it's very like, it just like swoops into your life, and you're having to like rethink and relearn things really quickly. And Mercury is also the trickster energy, so it just makes things complicated. I don't feel like Pluto retrogrades are like that. At least that's not what I've experienced. I welcome the moving slowly and rethinking and relearning. That's my Aquarius moon in me. I like to analyze things over and over and over again until I'm 100% completely sure that, like, okay, this is how I feel. Now I'm ready to move forward. What I was meaning was that, like, I think Mercury retrogrades are so intense because they're so short, but a Pluto retrograde is from now until October. So we have months to rethink and relearn and to figure out how we want to continue moving forward with our own personal transformations and with our collective transformation as well. It also feels like it kind of gives time for the dust to settle. Like when there's so many different moving parts happening with a collective transformation, it's hard to see like what's going on. So I feel like a Pluto retrograde can help us kind of reassess and reevaluate, and then like figure out how we want to move forward next. And this is all happening in Aquarius, by the way. Tuesday afternoon, all day Wednesday, and Thursday morning, the moon will be in Capricorn. So I feel like those are going to be our most productive times this week. And then at 10:18 a.m., the moon will start to transition. But as you can see, it's another long one. I don't know. Thursday and Tuesday with these void courses might kind of be like, or in between days. So I would really, for sure, have Wednesday load up all your to-dos and tying up your loose ends, and having Wednesday be your most productive day this week. However, on Friday, when the moon moves into Aquarius very early in the morning at 3:28 a.m., that gives you the opportunity to have some clarity about everything that's been going on. Because it's leading up to the new moon, I think this gives us an opportunity to really start to reflect. Just all of this Aries energy was coming at us like bam, 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 bam. And it's been a lot. So I think it's going to be nice to go into this dark Taurus moon to kind of like, I don't know, integrate and rest and relax, and to kind of like process all of these things that have been going on. And Aquarius, being an air sign, helps us find that clarity. But specifically, Aquarius season, it is the end of January and beginning of February. So it's the time of year where we've already started the new things. And so Aquarius just gives us the perspective of how things will be, what the evolution will look like. Because Aquarius is just like, I'm already in the new year. I've already got the new thing. I'm already doing the new thing. So it helps us either find unique solutions to the things that we're trying to work out, or it just helps you understand and find clarity on the things that you might be struggling with. So I personally will be welcoming some clarity over the weekend, and hopefully, so we'll be in Aquarius all day Friday and all day Saturday, but then very early in the morning Sunday, it's going to transition into Pisces and officially be in Pisces at 1:40 p.m. So Sunday afternoon is going to be a nice, sleepy, dreamy, daydream, maybe creative, crafty kind of Sunday afternoon. A lazy, imaginative Sunday afternoon. Okay, our card for this week is coming from the Pleiadian Oracle, and we have number 41, codices, or sound codices. When we break down the structure of sound, we discover that within it rest packets of information, or codices, that contain within them the ability to alter physical matter. Similar to the way a natural seed functions on your planet, these built-in codices of sound are seeded with highly sacred data that houses the blueprints of creation itself. Sound is thus a carrier of data, and when truly understood and fused with intention, it can give the human an innate ability to imprint all of creation through prayer. In our times of communion with the native originals on your planet, our instructions were always clear to sing and pray. This was because to sing and pray is to accomplish the overarching mission of your entire species, which is to create with creation. There is no mistake that all the earth honoring cultures had singing and praying built in, for they knew on a deep fundamental level, that sound was the interwoven fabric of the universe. By engaging in song and prayer, the human is then given an ability to reshape existence by sending sound codices via prayer to all aspects of life. May you begin this sacred practice by opening up and singing with your heart to the world. Sing to the birds, sing to the sky, sing in thankfulness for the trees, and sing from the gratitude of your soul for this gift of life that we are all blessed to receive. This powerful act can alter your entire field and open you up to experiences that one never thought possible. Humanity is slowly beginning to open up to the potency of sound by using it in medical practice to diagnose and heal many forms of disease. Although these sound healings were applied by many past cultures, its renewal has shifted back the focus of sound into the forefront of your culture. We encourage you to be this sound sharer and let all existence receive your codices through your prayers and song. One of the things that I'm feeling with this card is one of the really big shifts that we had last week, and we will be in this energy for quite some time, is Uranus officially moving into Gemini. And Gemini is a planet of communication. It's ruled by Mercury. And whenever the moon is in Gemini, I think it's really important to use your words. I like to speak my thoughts and intentions out loud with Gemini new moons, or write them down, because it's like taking your thought and turning it into a prayer. Like speaking it out loud is kind of like reinforcing that belief that like, hey, I want this thing. This is my intention. So I don't know, with so much going on in the world, it seems like a very easy and comforting thing to come back to sound, to come back to your own voice, to be like, I use sound all the time because I'm a massage therapist. I'm constantly playing like spa relaxing music, but I mean, I pick it specifically for the frequency and for it changes the vibration in the room. I like to, even if I'm not in a room, if there's a TV in it, I like to have solfeggio frequencies or singing bowls or some sort of like sound healing video on in the background, because it totally shifts the whole energy of the house. And with so much different energy and people coming and going in the house, it's nice to have like a constant vibration to always return to. And I think that that's going to be really important with this upcoming Taurus new moon, of having that safe, cozy, sacred nest to return to while we are going through these rapid transformations on the planet. Because it when you have a space in your home that constantly has the vibration that you want to attune to, when you go out into the world and you're interacting with different vibrations, having something that's constant and stable to come back to, I think is going to be really significant for this, the rest of this year. I mean, always, but for the rest of this year, I think it's going to be important to like, because there's always going to be something that throws you off balance. There's always going to be something that kind of sets you off guard or lowers your frequency. So having like a space to come back to, and sound is something that you can carry with you. Sound, like you can play a sound on your phone anywhere you go. So it's nice to have something to like reinforce your vibration, reinforce your frequency. Our chakra card for this week is Grounded Harmony. I thought harmony was really interesting to go along with the sound codices. This is an Earth Star chakra card. The crystal they recommend is Tibetan quartz, and the herb is galangal root. When you align with the energy of the Earth Mother Gaia, you will discover that you attune to the vibration of higher and stronger frequencies in Gaia's hands. You are always in harmonic resonance, brilliantly lending your rhythm to the grand song of the universe. Remember, when you come home to the Mother, you come home to all that is. When you are home with all that is, you are home with the Mother. So there definitely seems to be this significance to needing to create a soft, comfy, cozy Taurus place to land with this upcoming Taurus moon. And remember, like, the new moons are kind of happening at the end of the sun season. So have that in mind, that like when we have this new moon, this is the Taurus time. It's very brief. Like we are in the sun, we are in the Taurus sun season. So like, let's tap into this Taurus energy. Let's tap into the earth. Let's get grounded. Let's get rooted. Let's get centered. Let's get soft and cozy and comfy, because Aries has been very abrasive. Aries season has been very abrasive. And last but not least, our crystal for this week is Celestite. It connects you to your higher self and calls in your angels. In fact, this crystal grants direct access to angelic realms and the Akashic records. Celestite activates the throat chakra, connecting you with your truth and your authentic voice. It reminds you that no matter where you are on your journey, your angels are with you, providing love, healing, and support. The affirmation is, my angels are always by my side. This is, again, a very comforting message that we are safe and we are protected personally, I have not been feeling safe or protected, and I've been like calling and screaming for help. And it's just nice to have that confirmation and reassurance, even though I know that my angels are always there. I know that my guides are always there. But at this time, I feel very lacking in like the physical comforts of like, especially with like physical human contact. I feel very isolated. And maybe because of Taurus season, I've just been really feeling like I need that physical comfort. I need that physical interaction. Even in knowing that my angels and guides are there, like I can't physically feel them. So this is a nice reminder. So the energy of this week does feel like there is this slowing down, even though we have a gibbous moon this week. We like the beginning of the week, we have the energy and light available to us to get the things done that we need to get done. But I think there is a necessity to prepare for the upcoming new moon next week. Maybe it just seems like it's a good idea while we have this energy and while we have this light to be preparing for the new moon. The new moon isn't happening until next Saturday, but there just feels like this need to like just maybe do some extra preparation while we have the energy here to like create a sacred space in your home that is comfortable and cozy and something that you can like connect, sit in front of. Like I have my altar and I sit on this green. My altar's right here, and I sit on this green thing in front of it in the morning when I'm like picking my card, or I have some prayers that I say every morning. But I think maybe it'll be this week will be a good time to like refresh your altar, clean your altar, put an extra, I might put I've been wanting like a meditation pillow to sit on in front of it. So maybe I'll make your altar space, make your sacred space a little bit more comfy and cozy so that you can just kind of crash into it on the new moon next weekend, so that you're not having to use so much energy and effort to do it on the new moon. It's nice to kind of like get ready and prepare for a new moon so that you can allow yourself to rest. So it feels like our productive days are going to be the middle of the week, finding clarity around that last quarter, hopefully starting off Monday with some inspiration, and having a sleepy, dreamy, imaginative Sunday. Incorporating sound into your day is life-changing. It's life-changing. I listen to, like I said, I use it to clear my space like whenever I feel like, if I'm cleaning my house, I put on solfeggios and energetic clearing. You can carry sound with you on your phone. And we have a lot more astrological shifts happening next week. So I think like this week is going to be a good week to prepare, because things might be a little bit crazy next week. Who knows? So I hope that you have a good week. I hope that you're able to get everything done that you need to get done. I hope you're able to create a nice, safe, and cozy sacred space for yourself to crash next week or whenever you need to check in and recharge. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to see you on the other side of the looking glass again sometime soon. Woman, what are you doing?